Hello friends, Coastie here. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Hope you're having a great day. So if you're like me, you might be considering upgrading from your Instinct 1 to the Instinct 2. And I wanted to give you all the information I had and help you make the best decision for you. After all, it's your money and you deserve to spend it how you like. So, if you get nothing more, go ahead and take a screenshot of this or pause the video here. Here are some of the high-level items that the Instinct 2 has improved over the Instinct 1. So I think Garmin heard their customers very well, and especially with the better battery life, improved the Instinct 2 and really made it a great product in their line with the Forerunner and the Phoenix. So the first thing, I would like to go through these in a little bit more detail and just say a couple things about them to help clarify what I mean. So the first thing is thinner build. So there's two versions of the Instinct 2. There's the Instinct 2 and then the 2S. The S, I think, stands for small because it is a smaller package, but you get no less, function and features. I believe, were thinking of women when they had the Instinct 2S in mind, so that, if you have a smaller wrist or something, it's not this huge bulky thing on your wrist that looks, out of proportion. So thinner build, great. That also may let me sleep with it. Right now it's a little too thick for my wrist to sleep with. It's uncomfortable. And so then I can get some of those good sleep metrics. So the Instinct 2S is 2 millimeters thinner, and the Instinct 2 is 1 millimeter thinner than this, which may also help with snagging on clothes as well. So the high resolution, so the current resolution for the Instinct is 128 by 128 pixels, and the Instinct 2 is 176 by 176. The 2S is 156 by 156. So even the S is going to have a higher resolution than the original. The better battery life. Now this is where the Instinct 2 really shines. So they even claim that, if you're in smartwatch mode, the Instinct 2 can run indefinitely if you get the solar version. So some really, really increased battery life. And that was where the Instinct 1 fell short a lot of times. And it may have come out of the box with a good battery life, of 2 weeks without having to charge, but then eventually it wore off. So if that's the case, I would definitely recommend upgrading. If you have a worn out Instinct 1, your Instinct 2 is going to have a very nice battery life. Let's see what they say here. So in smartwatch mode, the Instinct 2 lasts up to 28 days and unlimited with solar. The Instinct 2, even with solar, it says it'll last 54 days, but only 24 days without the solar version. The 2S does not claim to be unlimited, and so that might be a consideration with the 2S, but it still is up to 51 days with solar and 21 days without. In battery saver mode, the solar, all versions claim to be unlimited battery life with the battery saver mode on. So now what I really care about is the GPS battery life. So the GPS battery life with the Instinct 2 is up to 30 hours and 48 hours with solar. That's actually not that different from the Instinct, so that's also a consideration. The Instinct regular says it's up to 30 hours with 38 hours of GPS with the solar version. So same, GPS hourly capacity as the Instinct 2 and the Instinct 1. So the Instinct 2S, however, does fall a little short. It says up to 22 hours of GPS time and 28 hours with the solar version. So that's also a consideration. Now, let me know if down in the comments below if you have questions about the battery life. I will leave a link to some articles that give really good graphs and charts and some good descriptions of the battery life. Now, more memory. The Instinct has 16 megabytes of memory, and all versions of the Instinct 2 have double that with 38. Let me just verify. Yes. 16 and 32 megabytes of memory. So you can store a little bit more like music on there, or hike for a little longer. without it needing to download to the app. So there are also improved sensors. Now, the sensor hole for the barometer is changed. The location is changed on the Instinct 2 because there was a concern that it would fill up with, you know, dirt and water and grime just from your skin, and then that it started impacting those sensors. So the sensors are a lot more improved with the Instinct 2. You also get a lot more performance metrics. So let me go down here in my notes. So the performance metrics, now they include, say, recovery time, heat and altitude acclimation, VO2 max for running, VO2 max for trail running, training status, training load, training effect anaerobic, primary benefit, race predictor, daily suggested workout, performance conditions, and it just keeps going on and on. So if you like your performance metrics and data and statistics, highly recommend that you switch or just go ahead and go straight to the Instinct 2. It has a fantastic array of metrics that I'm really excited about. So you also get Connect IQ capability, so you can download watch faces, data fields, maps, widgets, and other things that are maybe not automatically part of the Instinct 2, which is really nice. That's also a feature that draws a lot of people to the Fenix 7, which is twice the price. So I think you get a lot of the same benefit of the Fenix 7 as you do, but with a lower price point with the Instinct 2. And then you get more activities like hit activities, or you can even sync it with your golf. Finally, I'm so excited to see that Garmin has whole other devices that you had to buy previously just so that you could sync with your golf activities. But now you can, get it. You have other cycling and running activities, cycling like gravel biking, cyclocross, bike commuting, bike touring, e-biking, mountain e-biking, indoor biking, other cycling features like what kind of grit and flow are you biking with. You can lap your bike cycling this time. You have, swimming features as well, such as time and distance alerts. You get your SpO2 and your VO2 while swimming, which is something that I don't get on the Instinct 1. So I know this video ran a little long. I hope that this helped you, have a little bit more information. I'll again leave links down in the description below to some great articles. Hope you found this useful. Thanks again for stopping by the channel. I appreciate all of you. The channel has grown a lot, and it's because of you and your support. You're all fantastic. I hope you have fun out there, and let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions. Semper Paratus and Coastie Chris out.